Well, good evening my fellow Driftomaniacs, Richie here, and today I'm with the Wltoys Storm off-road car. 50 kilometers an hour, that equates to about 31 miles an hour. It's a 1/12 scale, a four-wheel drive buggy. Looking at the back here though, I think we've got ourselves a bit of a rock racer. Now, why do I like this thing so much? On paper, this thing looks pretty good, 31 miles an hour plus, for about $66 from RC Moment. Link to the car below the video. Anyway, without more ado, let's get the box open. Okay. Now, I would point out that besides being four-wheel drive, it also comes with a 2.4 GHz radio and I believe a 2S LiPo. Anyway, let's dig down in the box, see what we've got for our money. Okay, then we've got our instruction manual on the top here. I'm guessing in this end we've got our transmitter and battery charger, so more on that in just 1 minute. Main thing being to slide the truck out itself. Now, the one thing being, I would say, is this comes very well packaged, which is always a good sign to my mind that somebody is paying attention to shipping the thing to you so it's not smashed to pieces. And I'm quite liking the look of this for the money. Okay, well, diving into the box here. Oh! Indeed, we do have our transmitter in here. Digital display on the top, no less. Gotta be a good sign. Accelerate, brake. What do we got? Steering control on there. We got throttle trim and steering trim on here as well. So, all good signs that this thing is well designed. And that transmitter, do we like this? Full digital display on there. You've even got one that shows the speed of the car as you squeeze it on the throttle. You got your battery voltage showing on there when it's connected to the car. That is, all in all, very, very impressive. At this price point, that's simply unheard of. Full digital display for under $66 with the car. Okay, diving straight on in the box here, we've got our battery charger. Now, I think yeehaw, what I can charge the battery is it's got a Dean's connector on here, T connector. However, I see this little white plug and I take the battery charger out and the thing is required to charge through that little white plug. You could potentially fast charge the thing through the Dean's connector attached to the battery here, but you're not going to be able to do a balanced charge without that little connector on there. So there's just a minor sort of point on there, but something you might be able to overcome. And obviously you can be able to use any battery that you've got already that's got a Dean's connector fitted to it. Okay, so what do we get for our money? Well, we get our instruction manual with a screwdriver and a wheel spanner on here, although you may already have one of those. Well, I just quickly wanted to flick through the instruction manual. Just besides the guidance at the start, you've got every single part broken down in exploded diagrams. Everything on here can be ordered online, which makes it hobby grade to my mind. We get the car itself, which I have to say is growing on me by the minute. We get a transmitter, 2.4 GHz, so nothing can interfere with that. We get our RC battery charger on there. 2S LiPo battery included on here. Anyway, I'm going to take the camera off the tripod, have a quick scan around the car, because I'm liking this a lot. Well, I have to say, first impressions, pretty darn good with this thing. 1/12 scale, so it feels very much like a full-size RC car, if you like. Now, is anybody with me in thinking this is like the mini axial Yeti, particularly looking at that rear suspension setup? However, unlike the axial Yeti, this costs just under $66. Okay, quick test of the rear suspension on here. It's about 4 centimeters travel on there. Solid rear axle. That's about 2 inches of travel on the back on there. As I said, this is very much looks like it has the design of a rock racer. Front suspension test. Not bad. Slight fouling of the bodywork on there, but you could trim this back, no doubt on that. Okay, So the same, about 2 inches travel all round. Not bad. To give you some idea of the shock absorption from the side on there, just going to push the thing fully down to the car. Side on view, just to give you some idea of the ground clearance of the thing. You've got about 2 inches on the bottom there. That thing dips probably down by about an inch on the bottom there. But not bad for the size or the money. Okay, just scanning down the underside of the car. Front suspension set up on here. Moving down that chassis plate. Bear in mind, this is very definitely a hobby grade car, and you can buy all of the spare parts online. From the outset, this is impressing me. Tyres, good tread pattern, good look like we got a whole heap of grip on there. The thing appears pretty well put together. Nice position for the battery on there to keep the weight back on the car, so I'm guessing we should be fairly neutral balance, although the proof will be in the driving of the thing. Okay, well, my initial thoughts on this thing is if it hits that 31 miles an hour at 50 kilometers an hour outside, I'm going to put the GPS on this, so if you don't want to miss that test, then please do subscribe if you're not already. Then it's going to certainly kick ass with the XL Mini Yeti. That suspension setup is very, very similar to the XL, but at this price point, you can't beat the thing.
We hope you liked this video. If you did, please click on the circle image to subscribe. Thanks for watching.